I'll have Cleveland Charge tickets for you for a week from Sunday. That's Cavs G League. And they're going to play the Atlanta Hawks, the minor league affiliate. Those games happen at the Wolstein Center. So about an hour from now, if you want to get to a Charge game, formerly the Canton Charge, now the Cleveland Charge. Everybody's under the same roof. Lake Erie Monsters, Cleveland Monsters. Canton Charge, Cleveland Charge. Akron Rubber Ducks, Akron Rubber Ducks. But it's only a matter of time. And then Tool is playing the Romo Fijo on the 20th as well. So if you've been hitting me up for those tickets, I will have this for you around 5:20. Next week on the show, I'll get you to the Mark Norman show. He's doing a stand-up in June at the Agora. Bill Burr is going to be at the Romo Fijo next month. And Dragon Force at the Agora. Maybe you want nothing to do with live stand-up comedy. Maybe you want rock and roll in its purest, fastest form. Dragon Force tickets. Speaking of afternoon nap. I'm not like we've talked about this. I'm not like a quick power nap guy. I was watching a guy did a video. He's a sleep expert. I take those people with a grain of salt. I don't know how you become a sleep expert. Sleeping the whole time, I imagine. I mean, if you're doing research, you're not even awake. He said you do 20 to 30-minute short naps so you don't go into a deep sleep. Or a long one. I like how he goes, well, what you do is, I'm a sleep expert. You do short naps or long ones. Oh, cool. I'm not a sleep expert, and I probably could have figured that out.
I like naps, so I'll take short ones, I'll take long ones, whatever I can get. It depends on the day, too. If it's just like a quick little power nap during the week, I'll try and grab one if I am up early and then have time. And then if it's a weekend and it's, not very nice out, there's nothing that beats that nap on a Sunday afternoon.
Huh.
Especially when it's rainy or
Rainy,
snowy.
there's nothing else to do?
Yeah, there's nothing really else to do. So you turn on a movie that you've seen a while. You've seen it before, but it's been a while since you've seen it. So
9 to 5 with Dolly Parton and Jane Fonda?
That'd be a perfect one. That one. Or I like doing 90s action movies.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen a lot of those since I was a kid. So I'll put on Hard Target or Cliffhanger or something like that.
Die Hard 2.
And Die Hard 2 is a great one. And then before you know it, you're deep sleep. You wake up towards the end of the movie, watch the finale. You go, that was a good afternoon.
So the gunfire and everything won't throw you off in those movies?
No, because I keep it real low. Yeah,
I see.
I keep it real low. I don't like to blast it. And even if it doesn't, maybe it's, I don't know, growing up in the country where there's a bunch of people shooting guns anyway.
All the time. Yeah, right.
Freedom! There's good napping and there's bad napping. When you wake up after a nap and you feel like you just got hit by a truck, it's because what has happened is you started to build what's called sleep inertia. So once you start sleeping, after you get past a certain point, your brain gets into the mode that thinks, oh, we're doing this for the next 8 hours. And if you interrupt it after it's gotten past that point, it's sort of a rude awakening. That's why when you nap, you should actually nap either a very short nap, 20 or 30 minutes, or setting an alarm for a 90-minute nap. A 90-minute nap is enough time for you to go through an entire sleep cycle. Not long enough for you to build a lot of sleep inertia, but enough time for you to actually get some of the benefits of sleeping.
So 90 minutes. There are these apps that will show you, hey, if you want to get like people who believe in like you got to nail your sleep cycle, right? So hey, it'll time you backwards. If you want to get up at this time, go to bed at 10:41, and you'll get 8 hours or whatever. I mean, which is great for the weekend, as you describe it. Sounds great for the weekend, but for the week, like, who's taking power naps during the week? So those wank pods are for, we were talking about earlier in the week.
Breaking news.
Oh! Hold on.
Alan Cox Show! Exclusive news update!
Is this nap-oriented?
No, it's baseball-oriented.
Oh!
9 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, Jeff, is it Passan? I don't know. Probably Passan. Breaking, Major League Baseball and the MLB Players Association have reached a tentative agreement on a new labor deal, sources tell ESPN. While it still needs to be ratified by both parties, that is expected to be a formality when it is. Baseball is back.
That texter was right.
Exclusive news update.
Which
Baseball
makes
is back
me
opening April
think-
7th.
Which makes me think
Yeah.
that texter is the very person that tweeted this. So thanks for listening to the show, Jeff. I'm very interested in those NFTs you were selling.
So April 7th, they'll play a full 162 games. Okay, so 1 week prior. See, I make myself a note because for Guardians opening day, I have to wear my White Sox legend Jim Thome jersey.
But is
So
it
that
a
way-
White Sox jersey?
It is an Indians jersey because, of course, he played for the Cleveland Indians for many years. But I have to make myself a note.
That makes me very happy. I am thrilled. I didn't think I'd be this happy to hear that baseball's back. I'm like giddy.
Baseball is back.
I like baseball. I like
Yeah,
going to a game, man.
of course.
Going to a baseball game is a lot of fun.
Well, there you go. So rather than, I don't know, I wonder what took them so long.
I don't know,
And then
but-
all at once, they all seem to figure it all out.
Yeah, and this is how you should celebrate baseball being back. Mm-hmm. March 18th and 19th, I'm headlining the Funny Stop Comedy Club. So come on out.
Hey,
We'll get you ready for baseball.
there you go. Want to see balls thrown all over the room? Go see Bill Squire.
Or come to the Bill Squire bar crawl on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, right.
WMMS.com for details on that.
Right.
Starting at 11 a.m. at the Clevelander. And a half an hour per bar.
That's all you need sometimes. Alan, if you recall, I believe it's mentioned that Batman sleeps in 40-minute intervals to omit REM sleep, which is where a portion of his psychosis comes from. Oh, boy. Well, there you go.
Doesn't he
If you can't believe in Batman, yeah, I don't think he sleeps upside down. I mean, there was that one scene where Michael Keaton was in the Nautilus locks, but I think that was kind of a little tongue-in-cheek. Because those were a big deal back in the 80s as those, Nautilus ankle locks you'd hang upside down for a while. And I
Yeah,
think
what was that about?
That was probably just a little wink. Get your blood flow going. I don't know. That was in the non-stop stream of workout machines. That was a thing back in the day.
What's your favorite workout machine?
I like the rowing machine. Love the rowing machine. We have a Peloton. If we had the room, I'd get a hydro because rowing machines work everything out.
I like the rowing machine, but I like the one that's like a pump one. Have you ever seen that one? Mm-mm. And it makes you like raise up. I think
No.
I think my friend's mom had one of those. And
Oh, you mean like an old-timey one? Where it looked like bicycle handlebars and...
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it would lift you up as you'd pull back. And it basically looked like you were riding a horse. But it was very ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a rowing machine guy too. I like because you can get, like you said, a full body workout and it can kick your ass in 20, 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Man, I wonder what that one was called. But I feel like it was like similar to a rowing machine, but it would make you raise up and down. So as a kid going to my friend's house and playing on that
Like
thing.
a butterfly motion or kind of a... I don't know. My mom had this thing. My mom had this thing that looked like a cot that you would lie on, but it was on a... Oh, God. I don't even know what I'm not even sure how to describe it. It was like a cot that was split in the middle, and it had a hinge, and you'd lie on it, and you could lie on it on your back and stretch yourself like into a V, or you could lie on your stomach and do it that way. And it was like a way to get stretched out or
Okay,
like
now this
exercise
one's-
your core or something. My mom had this in the basement forever when I was growing up, next to her stationary bike. My mom was always on the stationary bike when I was growing up.
It's, yeah, I don't even know what to search for to try and find this one. But we also had one of those, it was the Tony Little.
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
There was the Gazelle.
Yeah, we had one of those. And then
The Nordic Track was the other big one, too.
Yeah, Nordic Track was big.
Yep.
Get the Bowflex. Never had a Bowflex, but I did have an uncle that bought a Bowflex and he got it for super cheap. I don't even think he had to pay for it because somebody, their wife, jacked it up and then dropped it on her neck.
Oh,
to
no.
commit suicide. And
Wait, what? Killed herself?
yeah.
Oh, I think you meant like an accident.
No, it was an accident.
Wait, what
Like,
happened?
She like pumped it. She jacked it up and then knocked the jack out, and it landed on her neck and snapped her neck.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
What a way to go.
And my uncle's like, but what are you doing with the machine?
It's
I'll
haunted.
come get it.
Well, once I wipe it down, I'll put
Yeah.
it on Craigslist.
Walk
Wow.
around the house with shredded ghosts. Boo!
Shredded ghosts.
I got unfinished business for you, buddy.
Yeah. I'll spot you. Thing Bill's talking about is made by Bowflex. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's called. But it was probably just to kind of get a good stretch going, right?
No, I mean it's a workout thing.
That's what I mean. But like,
It wasn't necessarily stretch anything. I mean, it would be
it didn't rub. You said pulled your arms up.
no. Because it was the same as a rowing machine, so it was the same thing, but it would push your body up.
Oh, I see.
So it would be some sort of. I'm trying to.
That thing was on my mom's sex table. That's what everybody's telling me now. Said your parents weren't into porn. Now you're describing a sex toy gym in your basement. No, it's like
was at my
Clooney
friend's
and
house, so I don't
Clooney
even
and
know.
Burn After Reading. My parents had one of those. They had a dildo cycle in the basement. No, it wasn't anything like that. Yeah, maybe it was. What the hell do I know? I never saw anybody down there on it. It was like this, like army green, dark green color, old like vinyl thing. Nothing about it looked salacious or, my mom had a handful of workout things. Gravity boots. I think that's what those Nautilus things were called. Alan Poundcake's favorite is probably the shake weight. I get it.
A good old fashioned.
I saw a girl on TikTok doing a live the other day, and she just was holding the shake weight. 50,000 people watching, just holding the shake weight over her head so her boobs would jiggle.
Of course.
And and I was like,
It's not by accident.
And then 2 hours later, I was like, that was a good workout.
I feel refreshed.
Yeah, I feel like I got some steps in.
Yeah. The workout machine was called the Slim Jim. The thing that I'm thinking of? Oh, yeah, maybe so. Slim Jim exercise machine. Where you'd bend yourself back and forth. Precursor of the ab lounge. Yeah, so you'd lie on, I guess it was a core thing or something. It would keep track of your reps. Wow, who knew that my mom was working on her core so much?
Well, the core's important.
I guess so. I mean, again, like I said, she's always on that bike.
Somebody can. They said it's Bowflex, the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the name of it?
Don't know. Cardio Glide?
That might be it.
I don't know. Was it Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley on the infomercial?
I can't remember.
Oh.
Cardio Glide sounds. No, that's like a step machine.
The Total Gym? Chuck Norris is going to be 81 this week. I wonder if he
looks
still.
great still.
I wonder if he still does all this stuff.
Feel better. Or just be as active as you were 10 years ago.
If so, you're not alone.
I look at pictures of myself like
They're like, "Do you like the way you look?" And Chuck Norris is like, "No, that's why I had my face turned into this weird Halloween mask that I wear now." Clearly, he did not like how he looked.
No, it's not that either.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. It's closer to that, but it's not quite that because it looks like you're on a bike and like you use your feet and your arms to like pull yourself up, and it's almost like a humping motion.
Is it just the sliding thing on the track, and you're
No, it's
using
not a
like
track.
the
It's like-
cable pulls?
No, it's like
okay.
you're hanging on the handlebars,
Yep.
and then you have your feet on pedals, but they're like stirrups, and then as you like push and pull together, it like makes you almost do like a humping motion. I wonder if this is Mandela effect, and it never was even a thing.
I mean, it sounds vaguely familiar. Power Rider workout machine?
Let's try that.
Yeah, look for the Power Rider. That looks like maybe what you're talking about. The Total Crunch?
Yes. Okay.
Is that what it is? The Power Rider Total Crunch machine?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
It looks like a little horsey motion, like you're
Yes.
riding a horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a horse motion. Power Rider.
You still buy them on Amazon, $150.
It uses the power of riding.
So it's quite literal.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1995 Power Rider video.
Workout for less than 1/3 the cost. Introducing Power Rider, the first compact, portable, truly affordable aerobic rider. Power Rider is the fun, easy to use.
Your mom had one of these?
No, my friend's mom had one of these.
Lose weight, trim down, and tone up, all in just 20 minutes a day, 3 times
And this stuff is all nonsense. It's all nonsense.
a week. First, Power Riding Smooth, Easy Motion provides a virtually no-impact aerobic exercise.
I do remember this commercial.
Moving your body is always good,
Yes.
but these things are not, they're showing people who are shredded from this dumb little horsey motion thing.
And lower body at the same time. You burn fat faster than you ever thought possible, all while building a stronger, healthier heart. Plus, Power Riding helps strengthen, stretch, and tone muscles for improved flexibility and a leaner, trimmer, more attractive body. Power Rider's all-in-one workout helps trim and tone problem areas like the hips, thighs.
Problem areas. What if my problem areas are neither my hips, nor my thighs, nor my buttocks? What if I have other problem areas?
Keep working on whatever you can.
Well, they still make them. You can still buy a Power Rider.
I mean, it probably does,
and it probably lasts forever because there's not much to it.
Yeah, it's a very simple machine.
Not a lot of there's no mechanical parts. Nothing. There's no motors or anything in there.
Yeah, no chains or anything like that. It's just a hinge, basically.
It's what Long Duck Dong used in 16 Candles. Somebody said.
No, he was on an actual exercise bike, but it was a similar thing. But that one made the similar motion because the girl was riding it and he was on her lap and she was pumping forward, but it still had pedals.
Was Bill's friend's mom one of the cool moms who threw parties for the kids? Was she the cool mom?
Nope. Mormons. I mean, it's just like.
Oh, they were Mormons too?
This one was.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. The mystery of the Power Rider has been solved. Mm-hmm. I had one of those, Alan. My cousin called it the doing it machine.
That's why we thought it was so funny.
Let's get down to the doing it machine. Work them abs.
I never had, because I didn't drink in high school or anything like that, so there wasn't a cool parent and none of my friends did either. So I didn't have.
But all your friends weren't from Mormon families.
Not all my friends were Mormon, but they weren't. None of them were drinkers or partiers. They're all dorks like me.
You weren't trying to hang out with any bad influences.
They weren't trying to hang out with me.
Are you guys a bad influence? Yeah, you want to hang out? Nope.
No.
I do not. Nope. Even though you'd probably be a pretty good target, you look like someone that we could negatively influence to do some things. It sounds like a lot of work, and I don't think we're going to go. I think we're going to go in a different direction. Yeah. But thank you for your interest, and we appreciate you coming by. But I think we're going to do something else. Power Rider is either a good porn name or a good band name. Probably the latter. Well, I don't know. I mean, good. Yeah, not great. Mm-hmm. Good. Well, get on Amazon. Go buy one. Put it in at Squifle Tower.
I don't need it.
And when you're by yourself, it's a Power Rider. When somebody comes over, it's a doing it machine.
Doing it machine.
Doing it and doing it and doing it. I got a break. If you want to text 35192, thank you to whoever texted Power Rider. A couple people got us hip to that there. And AlanCoxShow.com to hit us up. Otherwise, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. Rover's Morning Glory. Here's a